Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K.K. Misra. This video tutorial is on multiple choice questions MCQ on strategic human resource management part 3rd. As in every video tutorial, I have been telling you that I have compiled these questions in view of the scheduled examinations of AKTU to be held for MBA final year students. So obviously this is for MBA final year students. This will act as ready reckoner, or this will help them in quickly reviewing the entire syllabus. I have tried my level best to put in the important questions here. Now let's directly come to the question. Question number 1. Procedures provide for an important element of consistency in managerial. Options are A. Direction, B. Strategy, C. Recruitment, D. Decision making. So correct option is D. Decision making in managerial decision making. Question number 2. Why has the bureaucratic form of organization been fundamentally questioned? Options are A. The pressures of globalization have rendered it unsuitable. B. Organizations are experiencing acute pressure to change and pursue innovation as a means of securing business growth. C. Organizations have grown so large that it is almost impossible to create an effective bureaucracy to manage them. D. Information technology has made it redundant. You compare, you will find B to be the correct answer. So, organizations are experiencing actually acute pressure to change and pursue innovation as a means of securing business growth. This is why B is the correct option. Now, question number 3rd. Who famously adopted Taylor's scientific management approach? Options are A. Ronald McDonald, B. Ralph Lauren, C. Henry Ford, D. Taylor himself. So correct option is C. Henry Ford. Mind it, don't get confused with Henry Fayol, who gave the concept of administrative management approach. Here it is Henry Ford who actually extended his theory of scientific management approach. So correct option is C. Henry Ford. Now move to next slide. Question number 4. The most pertinent criticism of the empowerment concept concerns. Options are A. The balance between customers' wishes and efficiency. B. The limited evidence for any shift towards a substantially more empowered workforce. C. The over-empowerment of employees. D. The limited theorizing of the concept. So correct option is B. The limited evidence for any shift towards a substantially more empowered workforce. Question number 5. One of the following attributes of potential employees is of heightened interest to employers when recruiting. Which one is it? Options are A. The candidate's physical health, B. The candidate's ability to deal with customers, C. The candidate's ability to prepare for and cope with an uncertain future, D. The candidate's organizational abilities. So correct option is C. The candidate's ability to prepare for and cope with an uncertain future. Move to next slide. Friends, let me tell you that questions by and large, those which are correct are highlighted. If there is a change, you will get in my narration. Now question number 6. Selection is concerned with. Options are A. The activity to select a suitable pool of candidates. B. Always being stimulated by the departure of an employee. C. Always ascertaining a candidate's personality to ensure a suitable fit. D. Applying appropriate techniques and methods to select a candidate. Correct option is D. Applying appropriate techniques and methods to select a candidate. Question number 7. Which activities are not associated with workforce planning? Options are A. Forward planning, reviewing internal and external labor supply. B. Assessing capability of workforce to develop any requisite skills. C. Timekeeping. D. Identifying areas where recruitment will be needed. Options are, correct option is C. Timekeeping. Now, question number 8. Why is job analysis so infused with organizational politics? Options are A. Because it is a process which could lead to contraction of employees in a department and therefore diminishing its power base. B. A result of interdepartmental rivalry. C. Because it is not an objective activity. D. Because it is a process through which companies try to set labor. So correct option is A. Because it is a process which could lead to contraction of employees in a department and therefore diminishing its power base. Question number 9. So in case of 8, A is the correct answer. Question number 9. What do rational processes to recruitment and selection typically ignore? Options are A. Labor market demand. B. Wages. C. The time it takes to get to work. D. The use of power and micropolitics by managers. Correct option is D. The use of power and micropolitics by managers. Question number 10. Which is the most popular method of recruiting applicants to jobs? Options are A. Radio and TV advertisement. B. Corporate website. C. Employee referral schemes. D. Commercial job boards. So correct option is B. Corporate website. Question number 11. Which selection method remains the most used by organizations? So options are A. Interviews. B. Ability tests. C. References. D. A trial period. So correct option is A. Interviews. Question number 12. Which items below are forms of perceptual errors made during the selection process? Options are A. Like misjudgments. B. A candidate's timekeeping. C. The interview setting. D. The time of day. So correct option is A. Like misjudgments. Let me tell you friends, please do not forget to subscribe this channel, our classes, and forward it to many those who are to write their examinations. Now question number 13. Which of the below is a form of interview used in candidate selection? Options are A. The appraisal interview. B. The competency based interview. C. The disciplinary interview. D. The return to work interview. Options are B. The competency. Correct option is B. The competency based interview. Now move to next slide. Question number 14. The interview is used as a method for determining. Options are the personality of the candidate. B. The degree of fit between the applicant and the demands of the job. C. His or her age. D. Physical attributes. Correct option is B. The degree of fit between the applicant and the demands of the job. Now question number 15. According to the list review of skills 2006, the ability of firms to succeed in the face of growing international competition depends increasingly on. Options are A. Work culture. B. Relaxed legal system. C. Good infrastructure. D. Skilled labor. So correct option is D. Skilled labor. Now move to next slide. Question number 16. What is the main reason employers give why employees are not fully proficient. Options are A. Lack of experience, B. Overqualified, C. Lack of numeracy skills, D. Lack of literacy skills. So correct option is A. Lack of experience. Question number 17. Which of the stages below are part of the systematic training cycle? Options are A. Analyze operating conditions, B. Design training, C. Deliver on time, D. Evaluate customer feedback. Correct option is B. Design training. Question number 18. What is the main disadvantage of off-the-job learning? Options are A. It is not always directly related to real organizational issues and needs. B. The time needed to set up. C. Accessibility for those training. D. Long-term costs. So correct option is A. It is not always directly related to real organizational issues and needs. Now move to next slide. Question number 19. A cultural view of learning considers the values and norms of communities through. Options are A. Myths, legends and proverbs, B. Music, song and dance, C. Rituals, language and religion, D. Talk, practices and stories. So correct option is D. Talk, practices and stories. Question number 20. What is your communities of practice approach to organizational learning? Options are A. An approach that focuses on practicing best practice, B. An approach that focuses on the values, beliefs and norms of a social group, C. An approach that focuses on the skills embedded within the group, D. An approach that has a clear set of defined practices to use in all situations. So correct option is B. An approach that focuses on the values, beliefs and norms of a social group. So this is all about this video tutorial. More questions will be given in upcoming video tutorials. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice time. Best of luck.